I haven't really fucked with this in a minute. I wonder if that'll work. Never know. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. That. What's up, Woods? Bow. Oh. Ryan's out there. Ryan, I got that shit for you. I had to come down here and look for that box, bro. See that beer right there? See this big old beer? That shit was stolen from me at this game. They took my fucking beer, man. Fucking, what can you do? What can you do getting ready? Nah, I'm gonna cut this thing off, Woodsy, man. In fucking 100 degrees, dude. This is like hunting beard time. This is what this is. This is hunting beard. And it ain't hunting season. So I gotta shave this thing off. I just haven't had time. I don't the mentality right now is just it's not there. The motive I shouldn't say mentality, the motivation to cut it off isn't there. It's just not there, man. Scott 79's up there. Oh man. Oh. Holy snickerdoodles. It ain't been live in a while, man. Kind of the motivation and what I'm seeing out of gun culture right now is just asinine. So I'm trying to stay away from it. All honesty, I'm trying to stay the fuck away from it. It's just so fucking crazy right now. I mean, look, you guys got little crowns by your name for top fans. Can I give those out to anybody? No, it's only 2 people, huh? Ryan, how the fuck did you get to be a top fan? How the fuck did that happen? Who else is out there? Nobody else is out there. There's got to be more fucking people out there. I can see how many motherfuckers are watching the chat. This ain't rocket science. It's been so long. Moose is gonna be paying taxes, bro. Probably. It'd probably be longer, man, if I take off by December. I'm supposed to leave by December. I bought one of those $99 G4 shotguns from PSA. Did it work out good? It's only showing 2 people watching for me. Oh, dude, it shows a lot more here. They just don't. YouTube doesn't tell you what it does anymore, Scott. It just doesn't, dude. Yeah, I think Ryan in the chat right here, dude. Me and him, we trade a lot of shit. He was talking about that. He tried to get on there and order a couple of them because we were going to use them specifically to take with us in case somebody's shotgun took a shit out in the woods or something, dude. Fuck it, $99, dude. I was clipping birds, dude, doves with a 410. I mean, fuck. Yeah, it's Ryan. Ryan seen me shoot it. 6 people lurking. Yeah, dude, I got 12, 14. Yeah, dude, there's people out there. They just don't want to say nothing. They just want to see a rant. That's all they want to see is a rant. That's all they want. That's all they come here. So I got this stuff before I got canned from work, and it doesn't work in this single shot 410 that I sold to Ryan in the chat. And I guess the primers are hard on them. Who is this? This is B&P, something like that. B&P. Bought this a long time ago because I knew 410 was going to go extinct. I haven't ranted today yet. See, I knew people are coming for a rant, dude. People are coming in for a rant. There's no ranting today. You guys got fed a shit sandwich. All you guys that voted for Trump and thought you were going to get a suppressor over the counter. That shit is not gonna happen. It's a great shotgun, works good. Yeah, dude. I just never had it. Yeah, it's a break action 410. Fuck, who? I think it might have been what Woodsy. What was Woodsy talking about? What the fuck kind of shotgun was it? Whatever it was, dude. Yeah, I think it was the same one. I think it could have been the same one. I don't know. I'd have to double check. But yeah, dude, we were thinking about getting one of those just in case, like if we're out in the woods, dude, and somebody's gun jammed or it broke or, you just the fucking thing wouldn't function. We'd take that little $99 jobby out, dude. Come on, man. I'm shooting quality deer with a fucking, what did I buy that crossbow for? Like $80? Come on, man. G-Force, yeah, it's Turkish. I have a G-Force over and under that if you go to my pheasant video where I'm hunting pheasants down there in French Lick, Indiana, that's a G-Force over and under, but I can only shoot the under first. You know how you're over and under, you have that button where you can slide to slide, for your top barrel, your bottom. Mine doesn't move over to shoot the top barrel first because, top barrel's going to be more accurate than your bottom barrel at times. You know what I'm saying? Or unless you're switching out your chokes or whatnot. We don't want to get all into that. But yeah, dude, it wouldn't switch over to shoot the top barrel. I always had to shoot the bottom barrel fucking first. So I knew on the first fucking shot, I better be Johnny on the spot with that, or the follow-up shot's got to be right on there, dude, because I'm using the top barrel on the second shot. We were always planning on taking it together. I don't think I'll fuck with it. I think in the long run, I'll end up selling that over and under to buy a better over and under. But for what the G-Force shot over and under is, dude, go look at my pheasant hunting video, dude. I shot just as many birds as my buddy did, and that was using 12, and it was one shot too. Pow! Open it up, take that shell, put it in my pocket, put another one in there. Go ask my buddy that I was down there with, man. This just took me one shot to plow these birds, man. It did its job. I've shot tons of doves with it. They work, man. It's just, you never know what you're going to get when you get budget stuff, dude. That's why I quit buying budget guns so much. And when the channel started to really progress, you start seeing like really name brand shit come in there. I was just tired of dicking around with stuff that just constantly had a problem. I mean, guns have gotten way better than what we were dealing with, guys? When we were on Hangouts, remember fucking Hangouts? I have many shotguns, but for 99, I had to. Well, yeah, dude. That's a fucking steal, dude. That's a steal anytime you get anything for 99 bucks. I love my Stoeger Condor. It's $3.99. Because Stoeger Condors were okay. Before I left, dude, we had one at the shop, a Stoeger that was an absolute piece of shit. And then the guy bought it because I told him, I'm like, look, dude, right now, like, I forgot what he was doing with it. I think he wanted to shoot pigeons or some shit. And I'm like, dude, the Benellis, even the good Benellis, like the $1,000 ones, over $1,000 ones, I'm like, those are 50% off. I'm like, I would buy that over this shotgun. Nope, one of the cheap fucking shotgun, Stoeger. And then when I put the box down on the counter to take it apart to make sure, to show him, like, look, I'm not going to fuck up your gun. Dude, we could not get the bushing off of that motherfucker, dude. And he couldn't even do it. And then we had to break out the fucking manual, and it was some janky fucking piece in there, dude. And he's like, well, I'm never going to take this bitch apart again because it was a hell. And then putting it back together was a bitch. I love my Mossberg 500. 410 was 300. Yeah, there you go. 300 beans, man. I had a 410 as a kid that I had sawn off the barrel in stock and made a holster out of cardboard. My favorite thing in the world until the barrel cracked because I didn't saw it right. Yeah, be careful when you do that shit, man. Be careful when you do all that shit. You'll fuck them up, dude. You hurt yourself real fucking bad. I mean, like, that's when those guys started shooting those single shot BMGs, those 50 BMGs, dude. I was like, dude, that's fucking, That's sketchy as shit because you had to undo the cap, put the round in there, screw that fucking thing back in. I was like, nah, dude. It just doesn't look safe. And then put a thumb in it happened. And I was like, yep. But again, he was using ammunition he shouldn't have been using. But again, dude, that just shows you, you know, tolerances and pressure that all had. That's why I don't like shooting 3.5s, dude. You know what I'm saying? 3.5 inch loads, dude, are treacherous on a gun. They'll wear a fucking gun out quick, especially if you're like me and a shit shot. Be using a lot of those, like turkey season. 4 fucking rounds to shoot that turkey. 4 fucking rounds, 5 actually. To tell you the truth. But I mean, 410's a useful round. I it's fuddish as fuck, but dude, it's for the applications I use it in. Oh, dude, it is money. It is money. You shoot for a small game, dude. I like to get a 410 suppressed. That's what I would like to do. Why are we dicking around with all these micro 9s? Why doesn't somebody make a 410 that's suppressed? I mean, they make other shotguns that are suppressed. Make a 410 suppressed. Dude, it'd be the ultimate small game gun. Ultimate. I'm telling you, ever since I put my can on that, what the fuck is it? What is that gun? That Ruger 1022, Ruger American, basically a 1022, but it's Ruger American bolt. Ever since putting that can on that gun and shooting squirrels and shit, dude, it is nuts. It is nuts. It's such a game changer. Such a game changer. Instead of just going out there with a shoddy, you know, full auto 410. They used to make those. I think somebody made one of those a while back. But yeah, man. It just changes. It changes the dynamics out there, man. You're more successful because, you know, you're not scaring everything out of the fucking woods. You know what I'm saying? Or scaring them out to a different unit. I've seen that before, dude. While deer hunting on public land, you know, somebody out there with a gun, because well, they just passed new. If you live in the state of Indiana, there's new hunting regulations. So make sure when you go to your sports store or wherever you go, Walmart, whatever it may be, make sure you pick up one of your hunting magazines in the state of Indiana. There's all new laws for hunting again, and now you can use neck down cartridges on public. Yes, public. It used to be you could only use neck down cartridges on private, and then you could use straight wall on public. Now they have reversed it, and you can use anything you want as long as it falls into the caliber size that is requested from the DNR. So now you can use. They even approved 5.56 and 2.23, and I'll tell you, 5.56 and 2.23 are a good round for deer. I guess so, man. I'm not going to use it. I'm not using it. I don't want to chase my shit everywhere. You know, it's bad enough putting a bad shot with a bow, man. You imagine using a 5.56 or a 2.23? Man, dude. And then, of course, all the other stipulations for it, you know, shooting in safe directions and shit. But this year for deer hunting, I probably will not go on public. I'll stick to my small little spots on private. I've been doing very well. Like last year, I did hop on the public a couple of times, but that's when rules were different. I don't know, man. I just watching some shit in turkey season a few years back, and then watching some shit in deer season a few years back, dude. It's like, nah, man. I'm not gonna go out there when it's the height of hunting season, man. I'm just not going to. It's not worth it. Plus, there's a fucking on our public lands. I don't know how yours is, dude. Like every fucking 100 yards, dude, there's a tree stand. Some tree stands are right across from. Yeah, like how could you relax and hunt sitting in your fucking tree stand, right? And there's a fucking dude right across from you staring at you. Like there's no picking your nose and eating it. There's none of that shit. Ron's out there. Jacob S is out there. There's some new people. Ron, my messenger's all fucked up. It's told me you sent me a message on Facebook, dude. I've been in and out of Facebook jail for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks. I was banned for 24 hours here recently. So, I mean, sometimes I'll go on there to shoot a picture, But if you want to get a hold of me on Instagram, or you please use the community tab. A lot of people are going away from the community tab like it doesn't work. Well, it works for me. It's working for my other guys because when I go look at my analytics, I see there's a lot of people interacting with some posts that I use on the community tab. And that's a quick way to get a hold of me too. I don't know. Other YouTubers are too busy going to GunCon and getting kicked out to talk to their people, that their supporters. But me, man, I'll fucking talk to you guys all the time. I remember working at the shop. Motherfuckers would come in there and talk to me about my YouTube channel if they're just driving through. I mean, Jay Monty lived around there. I ain't seen that guy in a hot minute, but he came there, straight up gave me a donation for the channel right there. It's like, fuck it, dude. It's like, I'm not giving it to YouTube. It's like, when you do super chatting and shit in here, dude, they take all that money. That's why I like to use, what was that fucking thing? The other shit that kicked Obnoxious out of there, whatever that. I don't even have that app. Like, I don't have PayPal. I don't have any of that shit, dude. None of that shit. It's all gone. All that stuff is gone. PayPal was taking a ton of money from me. I never had Venmo. What the fuck was that one called? I might have it on my phone still. I don't know. I might have deleted the app. I can't remember whatever. Patreon. Yeah, that's it. Patreon. Yeah, they were people were taking or Patreon was billing these guys, like overbilling them and all this shit, dude. And then they wouldn't pay me when I hit, because when you hit your fucking threshold. And I was like, you guys got to pay me sooner or later. So when they finally paid me my money, I fucking cut that shit off. I told everybody not to go over to Patreon anymore. And Patreon was cool because you can get in those levels. And then I could just insert you here where you already had all the perks. So you got best of both worlds because Patreon was hooked with YouTube. And that would, I guess, bring us closer together. You know what I'm saying? That one. But I even had some chats with Clover about Patreon back in the day, dude. And he didn't like what they were doing with his shit, dude. So I decided just to say fuck it. And PayPal was just taking way too much when I was doing PayPal. So now, you know, if people want to super chat me on YouTube, just remember, man, I'm only going to get, they take like 68%, 65% of whatever you're. So if you chat $1, I'll get like 3 cents of it. Sam of Anarchy's out there. No, gotta dub that out. What's up, bro? How things been a while since I've seen you live? They're not great, dude. I'm on the downside of life. Patreon became a freaking joke for a lot of creators unless you were doing millions, it seems. Yeah, that was another thing, dude. Like, I would make, they'd get really happy if I brought in like 250, but when I was getting like 80, 70, 50, they would hold on to that fucking money, and then they maybe have a threshold. Like, YouTube has me at a threshold. Like, I don't get any, like, you can super chat me $5 right now. I will not see that money until I hit the threshold. And that's how that works. Oh, it is what it is, Sam. You know, you just gotta, what is the old saying? Make lemonade out of lemons, or whatever the fuck the saying is. It just sucks, dude. It just sucks, man. I didn't expect myself to be in this position at this moment. I expect this in December. This little, I don't know, what is it? January, February, March, well, April, May, March, April, well, the beginning, well, in March, April, May, June, and now we're in July, 5 months of not working. Not really great, dude. Not really great. Yeah, whatever. Thresholds are theft. They fucking suck, dude. They suck. And now I'm looking at it. I'm like, please, somebody go watch my video. Because I'm gaining to that threshold. When I get halfway there, dude, I'm like, yes, man. That I take that and I saved up a little bit of this money. I had to pay this shit. My fucking, catching a fucking loan again to pay for my car insurance and shit, dude. This is a fucking nightmare. I was supposed to be doing this later, you know what I'm saying? But now yeah, man, I'm living up one day at a time. How you are? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't have a family anymore, Sam. It's all gone, dude. Everything's gone. So, I mean, it's just me. It's just me. I'm on my own. How are things with the house now, Ro? You find I don't live there anymore. I I'm basically like homeless. Like I stay here like a couple days out of the week. I used to be staying at the hotel a lot because they were just dishing me out free fucking rooms, and all I needed was $100 to like for just a holding fee, and I always had $100. Always had, dude. I never left the house without at least $100. And if I couldn't pull $100 out of my ass, I always used like $50. Always had some good amount of money on me in case I had to get myself out of a tough situation. But now, yeah, now I don't have anything. I was supposed to be, in this. Well, hopefully I wouldn't be in this spot in December, because other shit comes. I have zero debt. Uh, I have zero debt now. So it's cool. I have one more thing that I have to pay off, and that ends in December, the 4th of December. So I was hoping by the 4th of December to be up out of that old job and into a new one. Zero debt club. Yeah. I mean, it sucks. My credit score is shit, man. But at this point, I don't give a fuck about credit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I'll never own a house again. And I always buy all my cars in cash. So I don't need a fucking bank. I don't need a lender. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta save your fucking money. It's the best way. You own your car, and the bank's not gonna come repo it. All you have to do is pay for your plates and your insurance. That's it. And then I got friends that are way more mechanically inclined. My son's more mechanically inclined than I am. So if shit breaks, come on over, help me out. Teach me something, that way I can do it the next time if this shit happens again. You know what I'm saying? Just like changing a tire. I mean, once you pretty much show me what I'm fucking doing, you know what I'm saying? It's smooth sailing after that. But yeah, man, I don't have anything left. I have my rotation of firearms, and that's it. It is what it is, dude. It's uh-oh, guys, we got movement here. Hold on. House GOP sends big, beautiful bill to Trump's desk, and major win for Republicans. So they got it passed, and now you guys won't get suppressors. You'll have to do without. You'll have to do without, man. It is what it is. So, I mean, the big, beautiful bill is big, beautiful bullshit. That's what it was. I don't know where a lot of you guys, some of you guys, I know where you live, but like, if you live in a red state, if you live in a Republican state, dude, this bill is going to drastically fuck everybody in your state. Red states are takers, blue states are givers. And what I mean by that is red states take in more than what they put on the dollar. Blue states give more than what they get back on the dollar. So, I mean, this is going to screw them in the midterms anyway. Did you see Elon's tweet yesterday talking about fuck the Republicans? We're going to screw them in the midterms. So, I mean, what can you do, man? There's nothing you can do. This bill is horrible. It's horrible for everything. You just lost your rights to the AI. So, I mean, go look at that piece of legislation in there about AI, dude, and who can and cannot use it, where it's formed, all that shit. Plus, it added back to the debt. So, what was the last call? It was like $97,000 each American has to pay for debt. You are penciled in for debt that you owe. So whenever these people like Woodsy's is saying, putting trillions more back on there. So if we were at 97,000 each American that lives in here has to pay to pay off our debt, it's probably going to be up to about $150,000, $200,000 per person. It's going to nick the shit out of everybody and all around this country. It's not good. This was his legacy. This was it. It wasn't even about gun ownership. Wasn't about the Second Amendment. He could care fucking less about the Second Amendment. Is about putting his shit into legacy, and he got his legacy. So I mean, good job listening to Guns and Gadgets and fucking all these other morons, dude, that were telling you to call your congressman and have them pass the fucking bill, and then feed you a shit sandwich. The shit's probably coming through the bread now. So yeah, dude, it's a horrible bill. Dude, I remember Republicans were sticking their nose up at the Democrats when the Democrats did this when Joe Biden was in office, and now it's just reversal. You'll never get me off. It's two different wings. It's the same bird. It is. The bond market will fail. Hey, from what I understand, all it did was not tax, so it didn't spend anything new. Dude, they're giving fucking ICE $168 billion. Yes, that's a lot of fucking money, dude, that they're giving to ICE to go put people in a zoo surrounded by alligators. It's fucking ridiculous. Dude, you still have, even no tax on tips. You're going to have to pony up at the end of the year. So say you claim $50,000 in taxes, but you can keep 10,000 of it. You still owe 40 at the end of the year, dude. You still have to pay your taxes, bro. They're still taking it out of your check. If you make $17,000 or less, dude, you're going to be negative $800 from your check at this point, since this is bill, dude. It's horrible, dude. What got held for, dude? Yes, it is, dude. I'll show that. Come on, it won't let me show that, Sam. Just handled it. Yeah, dude. Dude, it's bad, dude. It's bad, dude. Dude, it is bad, dude. This is bad, dude. You must have not read the bill, G. Your AI fucking shit. Go read the bill. Go read the part about the bill with the AI, dude. Because you're a computer dude. I'm not. I'll fucking throw the things through the fucking wall, dude. But yeah, dude, you lose control of the AI, and the government has control of it for the next 10, 15 years. Good luck, dude. If you make $4.5 million, you'll make $436,000 more on a return. And yes, dude, it's money for the rich people, dude. If you went through that bill like I did, I think I got to like page 200, 250, and then I started researching shit. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene started talking shit about this bill because it affected her constituents. And guess who it affected? All her small business people that vote for her. So I looked at to say that the state can regulate it. Found nothing about prohibition you talk about. Yeah, dude. They can regulate to the point where they can do whatever they want with it. It gives them full control over it. Look at the parts of the bill, G. It gives the government full control to regulate. If you don't like regulations for your firearms, G, what the fuck do you think they're going to do with fucking AI? What do you think states will do with AI, especially blue states, especially red states? It'll be the biggest propaganda machine that you ever fucking see. And if you ain't on TikTok and watching some of the AI videos that they're making now, fuck, they're putting people in jail for tweets in fucking across the pond for posting shit on social media. Imagine what happens when you give your state control to fucking say, well, you can or cannot use it. Shit. States will regulate it. Dude. I can't research it on here. But yeah, dude, it's bad, dude. It's a bad bill. It's a bad bill any way you go around it. It adds trillions to the debt. Didn't get your suppressor stuff in there, and Trump got his legacy. Trump gets what he wants. Yeah, I don't read it any kind of different than other than they're going to control it. They're going to control it in some form or fashion, some meaning. The Medicare cuts will bankrupt my local small hospitals. Yeah, dude, if you have a small hospital, you ain't getting no funding for that, dude. It rips apart Medicare. Like I was telling this one dude, I'm like, well, your parents on Medicare or Medicaid? Yeah, they are. Well, don't be crying about suppressors. That big room that you fucking built, you're going to have to move your mom and dad in there because they won't be able to afford health care. They won't have a house to live in because they'll just pass away like the Democrats did with the lockdowns and all that shit, dude. Let your family members pass while they chuckle it up on the fucking floors as they're putting $436,000 back in their bank account. I see you live in a different part of the world than me. I don't doubt it. Hearing the stories Matt was talking about, never enough ammo, about living down there in Brownsville, shit, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But I don't agree with putting them in a fucking cage surrounded by alligators. Fuck no. That's fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Dumbest shit that I've ever heard in a while. Small aid. We don't have shit here. We have a couple of big hospitals, and they won't get defunded. But all these small clinics and shit around my area, they'll be gone. They won't be able to afford them. Why are we paying legal medical? Those hospitals are already being accounted for. It's got AC. Well, it's way better than what Biden and Obama was doing, sticking them on floors with those blankets, those emergency blankets. I mean, they got cots. I've seen the place, dude. I mean, it looks better than most jails in America. I'll tell you that much. But fuck, dude, it's retarded. There's tents in Arizona heat, and nobody batted an eye. No, yeah, but they weren't surrounded by things that can eat you. I mean, yeah, it is the desert. There's a lot of shit that kill you, but I mean, it just makes no fucking sense to me. Pick these people up, put them in front of a judge, fucking ship them out. That's how you do it. Give them their due process. Tent city next to the dump here in Tucson. No one gave a shit. There you go. But surrounded by alligators, and you see, oh no, that's cruel. Boo hoo hoo, cry me a river. Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's inhumane. I think it's inhumane. It's just like when police officers use dogs as fucking killing machines. Don't like that either. You know? What are they gonna do? Walk these motherfucking alligators around on a fucking alligator Auschwitz? I don't know. I don't live in Florida. I could care fucking less, but I guarantee you, dude, I want my federal government. I want the government of Florida to fucking pay for this. I don't want to flip the bill for this bullshit. Leave the swamp alone. I thought we were supposed to drain the swamp, not take the alligators out of it. Not giving a damn crying. You won't have to worry about it. Kudos to that. I got no disagreements with that at all. You know what I'm saying? I have no disagreements with that. But this bill is garbage. We were fed a golden goose and we were given the black swan. Not only that, a kick in the ass and a shit sandwich on the way. Whether they put this shit back in that bill or not, dude, I highly doubt it. J.D. Vance could have already passed this shit. When this bill is going to get passed and signed into law, this shit could have already been there. J.D. Vance could have told this lady, this arbitrator bitch, dude, to piss off. He never did. He never did. No one did. No one did. They just went along with it and was like, oh, okay. And now, of all people, Dan Crenshaw is rewording language. If you go look at the NRA's post on Facebook or probably on their social media about the steps he's going to take to redo the verbiage in this bill and have the language sit up with something transgenderish. Yeah, this is how far they're going and how far fuck they've done themselves in. Where now they're going to blackmail the Democrats with transgender shit to get this shit in the bill. Whether it works or not, I don't know. I don't know what it had to have been an old airstrip because you can fucking fly planes right out of that bitch. Either that, they said they built it in 8 days. I think that's what Ron Sanctimonious said. I mean, but now him and Trump are best fucking friends. It's the biggest political sham I've ever fucking seen. I think it was. Either that, they built that motherfucker pretty quick. Yeah, it sounds like it already passed, so. Will this trigger a new party? Elon said he was going to. Elon was talking. Dude, go look at Elon's tweets. He's saying, fuck the Democrats, fuck the Republicans, fuck them all. Should we start a new party? Should I? Or I think his tweet said, should I start a new party? Imagine that, dude. I think there needs to be a different political party because these two parties are on the same page and bickering and bitching for, I don't know, theatrical fucking business, dude. It's a bunch of hoopla bullshit. Yeah, limit government. Yeah, and this bill gives government all the rights. Dude, I'm not giving up my rights to get other rights back. G knows this. That's what the NRA was doing. They were giving up rights to get other rights. I don't want to do this shit anymore. It's tiresome. I'm tired of fighting over it. I'm tired of watching Guns and Gadgets and all these fuckers fearmonger and scare the shit out of everybody. Dude, I'm tired of it. This bill was supposed to be a separate fucking issue anyway, and it could have got passed. And they didn't do it, and they tried to slip it in the bill like the omnibus bus bills that the Democrats did, that they stuck their noses at. So it's the same bird, different wing. Stop giving a damn about countries that hate us. They can do it for free. And fuck, dude, Israel's fucking insane. Insane. Don't get me started on Israel, dude. Don't get me started on Israel. I'm so fucking tired of those people, dude. Warmongering pieces of shit over there, dude. I watched a bunch of Orthodox Jews in that country spin on a bunch of Christians and kick them in the face. Fuck those people. I'm a Catholic. I'm a non-practicing Catholic. But I think if you're somebody that's religion-based and you're spitting in people's face and kicking them, I don't think the Jeebus, I don't think God or whoever the fuck they're praying to is gonna fucking really like that, you know. And I don't get down with them. Like, they can exist, they can do their thing, but what they're doing now, dude, that place will be a golf course. Gaza will be a golf course on the lakeshore, and it will be owned by the Saudis. The Saudis, and then Qatar and all these other fucking people will finance to build some big fucking shit, dude, in that spot. And I guarantee you the American taxpayers will flip half the bill for that. That's just how I look at it, dude. There's nothing good coming out of this. There's nothing good coming out of anything that's coming out of Washington right now. And it doesn't help when fucking Netanyahu's going over there every fucking day. I've been listening to that man for more than fucking 30 fucking years tell me that the Iranians were going to have a bomb yesterday, a week ago, 3 weeks from today, 2 weeks from tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. Do I want them to have a nuclear weapon? No, but you can't, what? You're being the world's police again, or now you're using Israel as it? Well, be the whipping boy. I mean, because when bad shit happens, dude, I'm not going over there. I'm not sending my kids over there. Fuck you. I want a politician who is willing to stop the child predators no matter their position. Yeah, I'm down with that too. Industrial compound rules everything, literally everything. Yeah, Dwight D. Eisenhower said it the best, dude. Beware of the military-industrial complex, dude. Feeding this fucking thing. The DOJ did not even come to budget again. Then nobody knows where the money's at. Dude, it's grotesque. It's some of the most grotesque shit. And when this shit starts coming in effect next year or two, dude, you guys will see it. You guys will see more poverty. You'll see more people lose their jobs. You'll see more healthcare fucking not so much available. Or if it is available, it is sky fucking high. You thought Obamacare was bad. This is worse. This just takes it from you. It doesn't even give you a shit-ass premium. It just cuts it from it. It's horrible. It's called Weapons of Mass Destruction, 1991. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. They were, remember, if we get Netanyahu was sitting in Congress, telling Congress, we get rid of Saddam, everything will be peaches and cream. The region will flourish when we get rid of Saddam, blah, blah, blah. Weapons of mass destruction. He's a week away. Yeah, same old bullshit, same old tune. This time Trump was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He hook, line, and sinker, or he's tired of dealing with Netanyahu right now because he wanted to get his legacy in there. Now that he has his legacy, I guess, in there, and it's going to pass, and he's going to sign it probably on the 4th, like tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, dude. You know, he won't give a shit about nothing. And if he does, he'll run something into the ground and won't give a fuck. By midterms, he'll be a lame duck. If he's not already going to be a lame duck after this. But this guy, his supporters, the people that support this man will never waver no matter what he does at this point. I don't even care if you're a gun owner. I've never seen gun owners. If you go look at some of these guys' posts on Facebook or wherever piece of social media is, and they tell you about the bill or something, it's mind-boggling to look at their comments. Well, at least we have no tax, but we still have to register our shit. I guess that's a win. And I'm thinking to myself, you're a fucking idiot if you think creating another registry is a fucking win. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, you look at some of these dudes' posts, man, and it's post-mortem. That's how I look at it. It's a bunch of fucking stiffs. Stiffs and young kids that I've never seen in a press booth, young kids that I've never seen on a line protesting. It's just motherfuckers that just want their toys. That's how I look at those kids. If Trump kicked puppies, his supporter would blame the puppies. Guarantee it, dude. Like, he cannot do no wrong. Well, he fed every gun owner a shit sandwich, and everybody in that party did. I mean, even his own party was bitching about it. But see, they got some people in Congress that vote no, that are Republican, just to say, yeah, fuck him, so they can get elected again. It's just a show for them because they voted yes on this bill again today. So they voted no at first, changed to nothing, and then voted yes again today. And then that lady from Alaska, go look at what Alaska gets out of this mess. She was pissed. And then Rand Paul said something about it too, which, I'm pretty much like Rand Paul mode when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, look what Alaska gets a bunch of props, a bunch of prop ups for their fucking state. No other states in here talking about they get this, that, and the other thing. Fuck no, because they needed this lady's vote. So they're willing to give this lady money and shit for her state, for her to vote for it. It was a fucking bribe. Straight bribe. I don't care what that lady says because she fired back. That's bullshit. Rand Paul doesn't know what he's talking about. Bullshit. It's right there, plain black and white. Dude, this bill is garbage. It's garbage. It's not going to do any good. There's nothing I can do about it. I told you they weren't going to slip the shit in there. And if they did, they would take it out at the last second. And they done did that. They took it out at first, put it back in there, and took it out again, then told you to fuck off. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. There's nothing I can do. Another message held for review. Show it. Thank the fuck I don't have to register my guns in my state because fuck that. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. I couldn't. I was offered a job in Michigan. Right after a little bit before all this shit happened. And I turned that job down because I didn't know it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was going to happen. But if I would have moved to that state, I would have had to register all my handguns. And then they had bans too up there. So I was like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I have NFA items and I have handguns and I don't like your state's law. So no, I kindly reject your offer. Yeah, dude, that's how fucking pro-gun I am. If your state's gun laws suck, I'm not going to live in your state. And I'm not going to support it. I'm not going to add to its economy or its workforce. I'm just not. Not that. I'm working to enjoy my fucking rights, not give them away. Vote for it. He often parts. I don't know what Massey did. He was bitching about it though. Again, it's adding like 5 trillion to the debt, 4 trillion to the debt, dude. I mean, when this shit passes, go look how much you owe as a fucking citizen, dude. It's absolutely hideous. Same, I'm happy right here. Yeah, dude. Indiana's one of the first states to implement a red flag law because some trooper got smoked on a highway from a dude that I guess had mental issues, so that's why they implemented their red flag law here in the state of Indiana. I've read the story. That's not verbatim, but some shit like that. He got smoked on a highway, so they implemented the first red flag law here in Indiana. I think we're the 4th state to do it, 5th state or some shit like that. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. You guys know me. I stand corrected when I'm wrong. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna like if somebody wanted me to go move to, Nevada, I would say no because my permit wasn't recognized in Nevada. I couldn't carry in Nevada. It's one of the reasons why I didn't quite want to go to SHOT Show because I couldn't carry a gun there because they didn't recognize my permit. You know what I'm saying? Nevada, One of the Nebraskas doesn't. I think or one of the Nebraska doesn't. One of the Dakotas doesn't. Oh, I'm back. I listened to NPR. They said their calculations said the Big Beautiful will take $500 million from the debt. They discontinued their own data and blamed the Big Beautiful bill for breaking their system. I don't know. I don't listen to NPR. I don't listen to any of those people. Those people are liars. I mean, that's like a congressman telling you that you're going to be able to buy suppressors over the counter, right? You know that they're dangle you a carrot over there and tell you, yeah. I don't see how they can give $168 million to ICE over a court or extended period of time and not add fucking $4 trillion to the debt. Though NPR's numbers ain't numbering from what I see. And these are coming from Congress people. These are from not only Republicans, but some Democrats. Some Democrats that I'll actually give us a half a ear to listen to, that are, you know, not Hakeem Jeffries or any of those fucking radicals. Like just normal fucking Democrats, dude. That was a fucked situation for the trooper. I hope his family are doing better in the circumstance. This happened years ago. What fucking G probably could find this out. I think it was in 2002, 2003 when that law was implemented. Maybe in 2001. I'd have to go back. I did a whole fucking video on that. And if people, I had somebody contact me about gun shop stories and what was the other one? The mini reviews. The mini reviews. Yeah, I took all those off. There's Skidmark. Thank you. I appreciate that for the €5. Scotland. I love Scotland. Crazy Scotsman's one of my favorite dudes that I watch. Don't forget to do the Freedom Rings thing for the 4th of July. I think he put a video out for that, dude. Straight up, man. Go out there and let freedom ring, you know. But yeah, man, it's just I don't trust politicians. I don't listen to what they have to say. And NPR, hoax news, MSLSD, fake news, CNN, all these dudes, they all lie to you. They all lie to you. You can see how Tucker Carlson's being reacted with from people that were buddy with him when he was on a show at Fox News, like Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz got shown the door, if you want to put it in RowCall terms. Yeah, he got shown the door by fucking Tucker Carlson and made himself out to be an asshole. I mean, that's just what you get, man. These people turn on each other worse than a rabid dog, man. It's just the way politicians are in the political scene, and it's gross. It's just fucking gross, dude. It just is, man. It just is. This is the first time the dollar's been this low since 1973. So what does that tell you? It's completely fucking head. They're weirdos, aren't they? Dude, I voted Democrat in the past, dude. I'm not going to lie, dude, because that was the best person for the job. But, dude, I will never vote for another Democrat. Never, dude. Not any of these people that are claiming to be Democrats. Like this dude in New York. Did you see? He wants to have the government-owned grocery stores. How fucking dumb is that, dude? Get the fuck out of here. Those people, yeah, dude, you're right, dude. Woodsy, you're spot on with that. I can't stand politics. They make me fucking angry more than they make me jump for joy. Man, that's the whole thing, dude. You know, it's their circus and we're the fucking monkeys in it. You know, it's just like when I seen all the big YouTubers, oh, start your hair on fire, pull your pants down, call your congressman. I don't know. Maybe you guys have. How many times have you actually called your representative, whatever fucking politician is, and actually talked to that politician? Actually fucking talk to him. Like you called, they were like, the switchboard's like, yep, we're gonna connect you with this guy right now. How many times has it actually been that guy? 9 times out of 10, the answer you always get, he's out of the office. She's out of the office. The only time that I get my chance to tell these people to fuck off is at county fairs, my fucking state fairs, or town halls. That's the only time you're going to tell these people to fuck off. It is very, very fucking rare. You know, the only person that I know is like my mom. Like, She couldn't recover her email. She had like 4 messages from our representative here, calling and checking up on her and thanking her because my mom was a politician. You see how that works, dude? This dude, I'm the same constituent, but is that motherfucker calling me? No, because I didn't vote for him. That's how that goes. I vote. It was Frank fucking Moran. Frank Moran, the dude that was fucking giving prisoners all kinds of perks to go to prison because the prison's a fucking Ponzi scheme. Making laws to deal with regular people, yeah. That's fucking true. They are making some laws, dude. They are making some laws. Not the laws that we like, but they're making them. They're straight making them, yeah. G is spot on with that. That's why he has a wrench. That's why he has a wrench in this chat, people. Speaking the truth. Too busy pushing big, beautiful bills through. You know? Too busy doing that shit. Who gives a fuck about regular people? Fuck. Right? You guys got a fucking rant out of me anyway. Check out Senator Sloan Tick. He's a Democrat, Michigan. I like how she has a plan, not just red is bad. She was a CIA analyst and worked in the DOD. Yeah, dude. That's another thing. I don't like the status quo. I'm tired of the echo chamber. That's why I'm not so much involved in the gun culture on YouTube anymore. You know, I'll watch my favorite guys like Gary Gizzard. I'll watch a Gun Snob review. You know, I'll fucking put a shitty comment in obnoxious fucking videos. You know why? Because those are the people they're not going to feed me a line of bullshit, man. They're really going to tell me what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's something I can get by with. But this echo chamber shit and Gavin Newsom's related to Nancy Pelosi. Like, these people that are getting their kids into it, getting their cousins into it, putting them in the fuck. No, fuck that, dude. Get rid of these people. These people are part of the problem. Their families are part of its legacy. It's oligarchy. That was Joe's favorite fucking word. Oligarchies. It's all about the oligarchies. Where did I put my teeth? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, dude. Fuck corrections, yeah. I mean, for real, dude. Dude, they elect their family members, their best fucking friends, the people that they know aren't going to screw them, but are going to continue the status quo and echo chamber to screw the average American. And I'm tired of it. And I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for a lot of libertarian candidates on my ballot this past election. But again, I live in a red state. So Trump was going to win this state anyway. But at least I can feel better in my conscience that I didn't vote for this fucking bill. I didn't vote for this asshole that thought this up, all these shitty think tanker rich people. And now I see people that voted for Trump. Now, like, fuck, man. If I knew this bill was going to affect me like it was going to do, I wouldn't have voted for Trump. Fuck you, dude. Live with your decisions. I've had to live with all my consequences. One thing I told my kids when they were at the cusp of being 18, being 17, getting behind a wheel, whatever. There's rewards, there's consequences for the decisions that you make in life. And you should live up to the consequences, no matter what they be, and you should enjoy the rewards, whatever they may be. But you should take credit where credit is due. And you should take a fucking thump on the head when you deserve the thump on your head. I think my phone's gonna die because I'm on my phone, yeah. So I want to thank everybody. Don't forget, I'm going to a 4th of July party today, because I'm going to be hunkered down during the 4th of July here because people in my city don't know how to use firearms well. So